Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing another video today with tags, clothing tags. One of the things I love about junk journaling is that we see the beauty in anything, whether it's a cereal box or a tissue box or some clothing tags. We can get inspiration from almost anything. And so I bought something at a clothing store, and I was really inspired by this tag. It's a layered tag, which I love to do, but it's three different materials. One is more of a heavy chipboard, and it has some stamping on it, and this one is vellum with also some stamping on it, and then this one is more of a heavy cardstock, and it's got a tie through it. So the reason why I love layered tags, so I made one here, and I'm going to make this one with you today. What I love about them, if I can find a pocket, and let me use my other journal that I have here. Here we go. When you have a layered tag like this, you can take it and just put part of it in the pocket and the other part is on the outside, and I think that that's so much more interesting than just sticking the tag in like this. You could even just have the little part sticking out. So I really love to make these layered tags, and this is quick and easy, and I'm going to show you how I did it, and I'm going to give you the measurements. So the first thing I did was, I do happen to have white chipboard on hand because of the mini albums that I also make, and so this is about that thick. It's chipboard, but obviously you can use whatever you want. This measures, this is the bottom piece here, and it measures 1.5 by 1.5 by 3.5, and then if we really want to mimic, let me put this here, if we really want to mimic the clothing tag that I bought, I'm going to round the corners. A little harder on the chipboard than it is on paper, but it does it. Okay, and then the next is a piece of vellum, and I did have a bunch of scrap vellum in my little scrap bin from making a junk journal most recently, so this is a great way to use up your scraps. I would probably tonight I'm going to sit and watch a movie. It's Friday night. Sit and watch a movie with my husband, and I'm going to just mass produce these because I really love them. So I cut a piece of the vellum, and that is also 3.5 inches long, and it's 3/4 of an inch wide. 3.5 by 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to round the corners again. Of course, you don't have to. You can make it however you want. Okay, that's our second piece here. And then the third piece is this little cardstock piece. And I actually have a piece of scrap left over from, I like to put coloring book pages sometimes in my journals. So this is a piece of coloring book page that's it's a really nice thickness. It's a little bit thicker than paper, a little bit thinner than watercolor paper, but again, use whatever you want. And this would be pretty in different colors using scrapbook paper. So I'm just showing you, I'm using what I have on hand to use up my scraps. And again, rounding the corners. And then what really inspired me about this clothing tag was especially on the vellum, the little stamping, A loves A. I guess maybe that's the name of the shirt I bought. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was at a discount place. So, but I liked that. And I have my little cheapo alphabet number set. Sorry, the light's really bad today. We're in the middle of a storm, but hopefully you can see that. I think I bought this on Amazon, and it was really inexpensive. It was under $15, I think. If I can figure out where I bought it, I'll put the link below. But it's just a little a little set of little stamps, little letter stamps. And so you can do anything you want. On this one I said live, laugh, and love, or you could put dream, or put whatever you want. So I just, let me grab my ink. I'm using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo, but you can use, again, whatever you want. On this one, let's just stamp dream. There we go. And when you're using sets like this, don't feel like every letter has to be perfect. My M is raised a little bit. I did a capital E and a capital D. The others are small case letters. I think that gives it a little more interest. And just because this is kind of plain on the back, I'm just going to ink up the edge just a little bit. And there's our back piece, our chipboard piece. And then our next piece. Ah, I just had a bug on me. It was crawling down my shirt. Good thing I didn't scream. No! Okay, the next piece, the next two pieces, I'm going to go ahead and stamp, and then I will come right back. Okay, so I did dream, laugh, and love, and I pressed a little too hard with my E there and have a smear, but I really don't care. It's a junk journal. So, you know, and I inked the edges on these two. So the next thing we want to do is to punch a hole. So what I like to do is just find the center of my back piece here. And then just make a little pencil mark for my other pieces. So I place that where I want it. Kind of in the center there. Turn it around and make a pencil mark. And this has a little bit of a rough edge on it. I didn't cut it real cleanly, so let me just fix that. Okay, then I'm going to punch where I made that pencil mark. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this piece. Just kind of put it in the middle there where I want it. Whoopsie. Punch the hole and then put them all together. And I have, again, in my scraps, I have some thread left over from sewing in signatures, and so this is perfect. And I'm just gonna put it through, and I'm just gonna make a slip knot like that and pull it tight. And you can have this as long as you want. You can also decorate this and put some beads on. That's kind of fun. But it's that simple, and it's a great way to use up your scraps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this. Let me know in the comments below if you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.